Connie Chung is a pioneering TV news anchor and journalist. She was the first woman to co-anchor the CBS Evening News and only the second woman to anchor any network evening television broadcast. She'll be appearing at the Mesa Arts Center this Saturday to talk about her new book. That book is set to be released tomorrow. It's titled Connie, a Memoir. And earlier today, we spoke with Connie Chung. Connie Chung, welcome to Arizona Horizon. Goodness gracious, it's great to have you here.
Well, I can't tell you how much I appreciate your inviting me.
Well, this is great, and congratulations on the book. It's always exciting, I would think, for an author. When you get the book, you put it in your hand, it's like, that's a done deal.
Yes, it was indeed, because it was torturous leading up to it. I forgive me for not knowing, but have you written a book?
I have not written a book. I've tried to do some of that kind of stuff, but I just don't have it.
No, but I didn't have it either, and that's why it was so awful to write because I didn't think. I mean, I've never thought that I could write. But the worst thing about it was that I I provided my first draft to the editor, the publisher's editor, and she said, "You're just giving me facts, and it's a memoir. You need to tell me what your feelings were." And facts is what I've done all my life.
Yes, yeah, and I wanted to ask you, you kind of answered the first question I wanted to ask, which is, what's it like to write a memoir? But my
Hmm.
second question is, what's it like doing research on yourself?
Yeah, that's awful. But, it's not that I'm a rat pack, but I kept a lot of things. Believe it or not, I am so obsessive compulsive that I kept every date book that I had, scribbled in what I was going to do that day since 1971.
Wow.
Isn't that insane?
Yes.
I had digitized tapes of stories that I had done. I saved tape I had written during my CBS, um, and I had photographs, a zillion photographs. So, because I can remember nothing, I'm 78 and I left my memory on I-95. I, this really helped to have old scripts of Watergate, of McGovern, covering McGovern. So bringing those scripts back, I could just read my television and radio scripts.
When you saw your scripts, when you saw yourself, you heard yourself, was there any reappraisal going on? Did you at times go, who's that person?
Absolutely. I mean, I'm self-critical. I love self-flagellation, and I looked at that and thought, oh my God, you know, why didn't you ask this follow-up or that follow-up? And what were you thinking? But at the same time, if I may, I was incredibly aggressive. And I thought to myself, where did I get that from?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, are times did you not even recognize that person?
Yes, because now I'm a wimp.
Well,
Like,
you certainly weren't. I mean, you were a trailblazer. I mean, first woman to co-anchor CBS Evening News, first Asian to anchor any news program in the U.S. When I say that, what do you think about? What are your thoughts?
I'm I'm a little bit flummoxed, frankly, because my husband has always said to me, "You're the Jackie Robinson of news," and not me, nah. Um, but then, if I may, when it was discovered that there was this sisterhood of Connies in which um, baby girls who were Asian were actually named after me.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I couldn't believe it. It actually, I see it as a living legacy. Um, and I really, I can't get my arms around it. I'm still a little beside myself.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's congratulations on that too. That's a legacy you probably never planned on. But as far as your career, I mean, some of your shows succeeded very well. Some of your shows not so well. They got canceled.
Oh, yeah.
Dealing with that kind of ups and downs and ins and outs and, hooray and let's go get a beer. How did you deal with all that?
You know what? I had a supportive husband. And when I would come home and he would say, do I need to remove all the sharp objects from the kitchen? I say, yeah, I think so. And he had this mantra in which he would say, don't take whoever said X, Y, or Z to you seriously. Don't take the critics seriously. Take your work seriously and don't take yourself seriously. And I thought all of that was quite good advice.
Yes, that Maury Povich is a pretty sharp guy.
Well, I know you're thinking to yourself, all he knows is how to determine the paternity of every child in America. And his vocabulary, excuse me, his vocabulary is limited to you are the father and you are not
Yes,
the father.
yes.
But no, he's a voracious reader. He's a good history buff and a political buff. And when I was trying to figure out how do I navigate telling my story, I said, what was your favorite memoir? And he said, Katharine Graham's Personal History.
Interesting.
Which was actually a Pulitzer Prize winner. But she told about the tumult and how she navigated a world of primarily male publishers. And she was never woe is me.
Yeah.
She was always, she was just plugging away. And I found that by the end, I was rooting for her. And I decided that's the kind of tone that I want to create for my book.
Well, I could talk to you all afternoon here. We're recording this before the show. But the last question is, a young Connie Chung from Silver Spring, Maryland. I'm a D.C. area kid myself. Silver Spring, Maryland.
I know that.
Yes. Northern Virginia. So we don't count Maryland, but it was Northern Virginia.
No, but I was born in Washington.
Yeah, so was I. And then we moved out.
What hospital were you born in?
Georgetown Hospital.
Me too.
You're kidding me.
No. Was it the old Georgetown Hospital?
Well, Connie, look at me. It's the old Georgetown Hospital. Okay.
Yeah, but I color my hair. I'm 78. You don't have to tell me how old you are.
No, well, okay. Yeah, yes. The old. Do you have to get going?
No. Maury, will you say hello? No, he says
He
no.
says no. All right.
This
Well,
is
tell him.
Washington. Honey, he was born at the old Georgetown Hospital, just like I was. Where were you born, honey?
That guy, I got to tell you, Connie, that guy looks an awful lot like Maury Povich here. I'm not sure. I'm not sure you realize that.
Come over and say hello.
Hi. It's good to see you. And congratulations on shooting your age. I understand you're a golfer and you shot your age.
If I shoot my age, I'm depressed.
Oh, wow. Now that's a golfer.
That bad.
Well, congratulations to you both. I mean, look at you guys. You're happy. You're successful. You got this new book out.
We're too old not to be happy.
There you go. And Connie, especially to you, congratulations on the book. And thanks for taking time for us. We really appreciate it.
Are you kidding? For a Washingtonian who was born at Georgetown Hospital?
There we go.
There aren't many natives.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Connie.
Bye.
Thank you. Yes, we really appreciate it. And a reminder, Connie Chung will be here Saturday. She'll be at the Mesa Arts Center in, oddly enough, Mesa for a 3 p.m. appearance. Tickets at changinghands.com. And there's the book, Connie, a Memoir. Lots of fun.